Hey ladies and gents, welcome to a new review. Now this video is sponsored by TowerTop. Now they're a company that reached out to me because they saw my tire inflation and patching kit review. So they've sent to me, hey, we have a cool product. It's an air compressor with a power bank and also has a flashlight. So I thought to myself, that sounds cool and it could come in handy. So you know guys, I'm very picky of advertising anything. I want to advertise something that's good, at least if I believe it's good, and back it up with my name. So I've said, send me a link, and I saw the product and I said, it looks very quality, so send it to me and I'll do a review. When the product arrived, I was actually amazed. Very good build quality, looks good, and it's a multi-purpose tool. Now it's accurate to 0.5 psi. Of course, you can switch to bar if you're using different measures. It also memorizes the setting you set for the PSI or the bar, and it has of course different extensions for different type of tires. Now you can charge up to 4 car tires with one charge. That's amazing because, believe it or not, it takes a lot of juice to inflate just one tire, but you can inflate multiple things. It could be Pilates ball, it could be your pool or beach stuff. It could be your bike, your kick scooter. So I'm gonna do example and the unboxing just in a moment. I'm gonna do example of a flat tire, kick scooter, and Pilates ball. Now, it's also cool because it has a flashlight. Imagine you have to stop at night on the highway. It's not really safe. You have a flashlight and it has a flash mode, actually 2 flash modes. So you can put that on the side of the car when you're, inflating your car tires, so you're better visible and it's safer for you. Now, it has a 7,800 milliamps battery inside, so it's a power bank. It's a mobile power bank you can carry around, so very practical if you go camping as well, so you name it. Without further ado, let's just jump into the unboxing and review. TowerTop comes in this nice box. Says TowerTop Air Compressor and a model. And on the back you have the classical labeling and manufacturing information. Now it opens this way, and there you go. Now I try to recycle the box. Okay, here is the pouch. It really looks nice, and it has this rubberized handle. It's not too heavy, but it has some weight, so I like this. Oh, it feels almost like textile. Yes, definitely textile. It's not rubberized, but this zipper is rubberized, so that's nice. Ready? There we go. Oh, now you get a little user manual. So put that on the side. You get the compressor right here. Now you have a foam here, so perfect molding, so it doesn't wiggle around. And inside you get, spare different types of valve covers, so you can inflate basketballs, you can inflate, Pilates ball. We'll do that example. You can inflate your kick scooter tire and your classical tires on your bikes, bicycles, and your tire on your car or a motorcycle. Get that out. Okay, so also you get a Type A to USB-C for charging, and you get the classical valve. It has nice stitching, perforation, and then you have the valve here. This is what you get inside. Now, if we take out this, it really is like a tower. Look at this, and it tops your tires. Okay, we have a little plastic protection here, so this looks very nice. It is heavy, but over here you can see input 5 volts or 3 amps, output is 5 volts and 2 amps. So this is enough for fast charging. Made in China. Now, of course, you need holes for air intake for the compressor, and actually have them on both ends. Now this is the back end, is all black, and then on the top you have excuse me again, You have this perhaps air vents as well. You have to screw on this one. So you can actually turn this. So you tighten this up and then this is ready to go. Let's show you the manual. So in the manual, I'm going to cover it all the way on the pages, but you get the instructions and you get everything what's on this picture. You can see here the battery level indication, charging information. It's pretty much understandable by pressing the buttons, but here you have recommendations and how to do what, and then the recommended tire pressure. Interesting, you can use this as power bank for your phone. This is flashing on the camera, not in person. It's actually nice and big. Battery's full. It's nice that it comes full from the factory or delivered fully charged. Now this is interesting. Look at this. You have a LED flashlight by pressing this, guys. So this is also nice and rubberized. This is quite a flashlight, though. It's a daylight, so you can't tell, but it's very bright. And press again, it has this flash mode. God forbid you have to change your tire on the highway and on the side. This is actually not bad if it's flashing. You put this next to your car when you're inflating your tire. So this is like flashing, like warning, so other drivers can see you. So that's multi-purpose. Okay, so to simulate the night, I lower the shutters here. Look at this. If I hold the light, that's a nice bright light. You can see in the reflection. But if you press it again, it switches to S.O.S. They didn't tell me this, but this is like the emergency. So S.O.S. So save our souls. So this is really good if you're camping, if you're stuck on a mountain, you're waiting for a search helicopter, or you see any kind of plane and you're in distress or at sea, for example. This is something that's quite useful. And of course, if you press again, it has this fast flashing mode as well. So that is pretty neat. Okay, to explain how this works, you hold in, it turns on. You can see it's now flashing and then starts flashing on the camera. But when you press once, it starts to inflate. You press to turn it off. So you hold it to turn it off. But if you hold it, turn it on, you can see there's PSI bar, and you press and hold the cycle button on the left to change system. So you can see here PSI, I'm gonna use bar. And then you press to change the type of object you want to inflate. So car, motorcycle, bicycle, or basketball, for example. This could be, of course, be a soccer ball as well. Now, do pay attention to your manual, because in every type of vehicle, it has the max and the lowest recommended bars, so you can't overinflate it. So I'm going to try to be accurate as much as possible. Okay, I think that is nice and firm, and it took around 6 minutes to inflate the big Pilates ball. There's of course a smaller one, maybe took up to 4 minutes, but the big one is inflated in 6 minutes. So it just comes to my mind, it is practical if you have, you know, for a pool, or if you go to the sea, you know, those, for example, for camping as well, those air mattresses. So this is also very handy. Now this is a little bit hot after the inflation, just an observation. All the holes is also kind of hot. This is not so much, slightly warm. It did took with this setting 6 minutes there, but if we used a different setting, for example 2.4 bars, it wouldn't be it would be faster and it wouldn't take this long. Just so you know, you could use other modes as well. So here's a kick scooter for a demo. Now I deflated the tires completely, but they have really thick sidewalls, and these are really good tires for this kick scooter. Now you might not notice that they're deflated, but if my brother steps on with his both legs, you're gonna see that the tires drop down. This one a little less. If he steps off, you can see it looks like it's inflated. So we're gonna inflate the tires. Okay, so if you wanna check the tire pressure, now this is completely deflated once again, but you can check it like this. So if you start pumping and then you stop, you can see it measures the current, in this case PSI. Now watch the screen when I open this. You're gonna hear these. So it is 0, see? And then when I clip it in, it measures the tire pressure. Okay, I have deflated the tire. Now I'm gonna start pumping, see how much time it takes to get to 50 PSI. It's recommended for this tire, it's 50 or 55. I'm gonna take it 50. So let's start. So I was a little bit slow on stopping, but I think it was like 10 seconds. So that's nice and fast. You can see the tire is nice and hard. It stops automatically, so you can deflate it yourself, but that's that. Actually, it is deflating, is it? Maybe not, but it drops a little bit, so you're good. Second tire. Well, it took roughly the same time. So guys, this is also a power bank. It says here on the side, this is 3 times 2060 milliampere hour. This is almost 8,000, and you can see it's 40 liters per minute. If that's something measure you want to use, max 150 psi. So a very handy tool after inflating the Pilates ball and the kick scooter. This is very handy. We're gonna check out now how this works with the car tire. Now, just to show you how much this is useful, also if I plug my GoPro, you can see the battery symbol and it starts charging. You can of course charge your smartphone, so very, very practical tool. So guys, here we have a flat tire. I found that 32 PSI is recommended. So we're gonna clip it on and start the inflation. You can see that the current tire pressure is quite low. So let's start, and just to see the timer. So let's go. So there we go. Stop the time. Took almost 3 minutes, and you can see that the tire is definitely now inflated and not flat. So guys, another example is the classical one, the bicycle. So you have on the tire always labeling, so recommended minimum 2.8 bar. We have this set, so I'll try to use my assistant here, my girlfriend, to press start on 3. So 1, 2, 3. allows roughly 40 seconds to inflate the standard tire for bicycle. So everyone, thank you for watching to the end. Huge thanks to TowerTop for sponsoring this video. If you guys are interested in the product, and I think you definitely are, if you saw all the amazing capabilities, check out the video link description to get the product and order it, because it's a really handy tool. Thanks for watching. Stay safe. Bye.